Yeah, they knew I was coming up in there top of the morning. Everybody hit the chat, man. Shout out your section. Yeah, they knew I was coming up in there. And they had the Bob Marley and the Wailers playing, man. I was in there rocking with the good people in the store for a hot second. But yo, it is 24 degrees. Come on, man, pull out, man. What are you doing, dumb brother? What are you doing there, good brother? You could have pulled out. I'm gonna pull out. Yeah, pull out. Yes, we on the lean. Oh my God! But listen, this live right here. I'm gonna get into a little bit of boxing, but I want to talk about programming, because so many times people are programmed, and when you're programmed, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. Like, you can't. A lot of times you can't reprogram people, right? And certain people that are programmed a certain way, you got to get away from them. It is what it is, man. If they have poor work ethic, or they're programmed to just think, get rich type scheme and shit, you got to get away from them. You got to get away from them, right? Because cancer is cancer, right? And if somebody has a poor work ethic or a poor mentality, and they trick us, man. Yo, growing up in the hood, we get tricked, right? To thinking that corny shit. Well, let me say that right, man. They trick us to thinking that stuff that is deemed to be corny, right, or cornball shit is cornball shit. But at the end of the day, when you think about it, right, cornball shit is actually the shit that's gonna advance you in life, right? Cornball shit that we are programmed to think that is not cool, right? Like having a job, or going to work, or having an honest hustle, right? That's deemed to be corny, right? Where we're from. And they know who I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to my people on this, man. No disrespect. I mean my people. Motherfuckers that really think they in the streets and shit like that, right? Wake up, man. The streets been over. Some of these official street dudes that aren't rats, that didn't compromise their integrity, they should tell you these things. But they probably can't, because a lot of them secretly work with the government, man. Right? That's not the vibe, man. The vibe is to find your lane, program yourself to get to your motion. Like, see, a lot of us are so programmed watching others thinking, all right, he's doing it, I'm gonna do that. No. Do your own thing, man. Do your own thing, because sometimes you just gotta tap in with yourself, man. You gotta tap in with yourself, man. Meditate, man. Tap in with yourself, man, and find your lane. Find your lane, and then perfect your craft, man. But we gotta reprogram ourselves that the shit that we think is corny, right? Like me, you know what I do now? When I see niggas sitting around, and this nigga sit around on the internet, man, I slide on them. That shit's one of the biggest turn-offs to me. Because if I see a whole bunch of niggas, it what it reminds me of? Being in the hood, right? And it be mad niggas just sitting on the block, right? That shit look cool, right? But how many of them niggas that's actually sitting on the block was actually really getting money? Not everybody. A lot of niggas was just sitting out there. And this is what we have now going on the internet. Niggas is just sitting around. Like, dog, when are you gonna get to your motion? You can't just sit around, man. And look, shout out to Kobe, man. Bean said it, man. Yeah, I don't sit around dumb niggas and dumb people. If I can't learn nothing from a conversation with you, it's no reason for me to even have a conversation with you like that for that long. Because you're going to make me feel dumb. Respectfully. Shout out to Cole. Rest in peace to Beans, man. To Jelly Bean's son. Hello, bro. Hit the like button. Thoughts on, I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. Maybe you could give me your thoughts in the chat. I don't know who that is. But my thoughts is this. Program yourself to be better, man. Program yourself to get away from people with poor work ethic, lazy, no drive, no desire, right? I don't sit around people like that, man. Right? I wish I had this programming in me a long time ago. But I think everything happens for a reason. Cause so now it put me where I'm at now, where I could guide my kids and other people, right? Cause I think a lot of times when you gotta go through things in life. You have to, you know, and then you have to learn, you have to be around people, right, to learn these things, right? And I say that to say this, right? It's okay to be corny. Don't, like, listen, going to the library, right, and reading or doing research, that's the move, man. Fuck trying to be cool, because look, and the shit that's fucked up is, right, the dudes that really be on that type of wave, right, they get a chip on their shoulder because they're gonna come up, they're gonna blow up, right? And when they blow up, the dudes that clowned them, that was like, oh, he's a nerd, he's a cornball, you know what they do? They shit on them. They shit on them. See, I'm here to tell y'all that, man. And them dudes turn into the suckers, the gatekeepers. They're not official. If they know, like, look, this is how these dudes really be moving. And you know, it took a lot of me to stop pressing these dudes out, because they punks and cowards. But that's how these punks and cowards are, though. That's empowered, man. They don't want to see nobody else come up, right? That's why they love to dumb the culture down, right? Because they'll find people that they know ain't shit and throwing away, right? Real talk. Because once they see a couple from the hood, or brothers that get it sparked, and now they trying to educate you and enlighten you, they don't want to see that, man. They don't want to see that. They want to keep you dumb. They want to keep you sitting around doing meaningless shit, right? You gotta reprogram yourself to stop doing that shit. Break the cycle, man. Break the cycle, man. I tell my nephews and my daughters and all my people that listen to me this all the time. The ones that don't listen to me, I just front on them. Look, another year has came by. Look, we all getting in the gear, man. I can show you my whole family, us marching as a real tribe all over the world now, man. That's all gonna get bigger. We've been marching state to state. Yeah, we've been marching as a unit, man. Right? Yeah, to the point where my oldest daughter, right, she don't even like to go no more. Yo, last year, she didn't want to go to Ohio, right? She got tired already. I said, yeah, this is the journey. But you know what it is? She's a baby. I let her live her life, right? I let her live her life. But she don't be wanting to come, man. She done it so much. She's like, y'all want to do me. And look, I don't push her. I let her do her. She still pops out when she wants to. But Coach Reed is on board. Coach Reed is seeing the world. We are moving and grooving in our family business. So you have to forgive me when I front on y'all that attempted to front on me, because see, I'm not like y'all. And this is what I tried to explain to a brother yesterday. Like, no, don't compare me to these YouTubers. You're disrespectful. You're comparing me to niggas that's not even doing nothing. They're not doing nothing. Like, you see me pick up a camera in less than 1 year. I planted that seed in my daughter, and before she was in middle school, she shot at Madison Square Garden. So do not compare me to no YouTubers, man, because I don't see YouTubers doing that. I don't even see YouTube boxing niggas covering fights. They doing fight parties, man. I have my kids on the front lines covering events. Coach Reed just covered a top-ranked presser. So don't like, you see, you know what it is? I think a lot of times y'all know what y'all watching, but like I said, y'all been dry hating and haters for so long that you can't accept it. You can't accept it. I got stronger and I developed more. And I don't hang around people, right, that I know don't do nothing. I don't hang around people that I know are not growing. I don't hang around people that me, I'll be like, yo, I don't, that's a turn off. Like, especially if you're an educated person, why the fuck you hanging around somebody dumb? Right? Respectful. Why are you around dumb people? You can't learn nothing from nobody dumb. Right? You can't. And you hang like, yo, shout out to John Woodson. I'm gonna play some of his joint, right? You hang around those type of people, you're gonna be like them. You are eventually gonna turn into one of them. You will. You turn into one of them. I don't do that, man. I hung around people, right? Look, right? When I started making transitions, professional transitions, I hung around professional people, man. Right? When I hung around motherfuckers that didn't do nothing, I didn't do nothing. I stayed in the hood all day. I got in the hood activities, right? The moment I broke away from niggas like that, I started doing things. But you know what? Rest in peace to my mom. My mom's always implanted that in me, right? Because growing up, I had affluent friends. I used to go on trips. I did all these things, right? But then I got around the wrong crowd, and they told me that shit was corny. But when I look back at it, no, what was corny was sitting in the project, sitting around niggas that's not doing nothing, right? That's really corny, right? Like, nigga, you don't go nowhere. You don't do nothing. That's corny. You can't even show you doing anything. You know how many dudes come on the internet with a story? They always got a story, right? But they can't show it, right? Like, nigga, where's the proof? Yo, where's the proof? Yo, it'd be like my man, shout out to Coming to America. It'd be like the niggas in the barbershop. My man said Martin Luther King punched him in the chest. He said, I ain't know that was you, right? That's these niggas, man. These niggas be doing shit like, yo, nigga, where's the proof? Where's the visuals? So you mean to tell me you had that hell of a night? It's not documented nowhere? Yo, nigga, it's not documented. Yo, you don't got a picture? But you was there, huh? You don't got nothing? Yeah, all right. I know where you was at. You was where you at every day. You ain't go nowhere, nigga. You ain't go nowhere, nigga. Stop fronting, man. Because people that's going places and seeing things, they're growing. People that's not going nowhere and not doing nothing, they're not growing. They're stagnated, man. They're dumb. They're mad. Like yesterday, I posted that video, and I told my man Gumbo I was gonna do that shit. It's all jokes, man. It's all jokes. Because see, you know what y'all didn't see, right? I showed my sandwich and my food, but y'all didn't see me buy somebody food, right? See, because I don't do all that. Sometimes I do it and show it, but I don't need to show that for gratitude, right? And I'm just saying this because somebody hit me up and it was like, yo, that's fucked up. Somebody didn't eat. And I was like, yeah, you're right, but somebody did eat because I paid for somebody's food, right? I was like, you see my plate, but I also got other food and handed it out to people at the gas station. So I didn't post that, or I didn't make a video of that. You just see, it is. People be looking for any reason not to want to fuck with you. Real talk. And now, you know what I noticed too about the internet and being on social media and being a social media character, because I'm a character too on here. But my character motherfuckers can't take, because my character goes after other characters, and then I plan out shit like, yo, nah, you don't add up, you're not right. But they don't like that. And that's why I always say, this phrase, it's cool when they do it. It's cool when they do it, man. And it's a problem when I do it. Right? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Look, we got the lights up today, see? But look, all right, I'll get into some boxing for y'all now, man. Enough of me boring y'all with the programming, right? So, yesterday, look, it's over for the guy, right? He jumped out there. But people were so caught up in the Love and Hip Hop Triangle that they forgot. But I don't even think that they were so caught up in that, right? You know what's going on, really? It's a shift of the power now, man. There was a time, once upon a time, when the PBC, the almighty PBC, they had so much funding and they had money. And one thing about when you have money and you have funding, you can spread it off the top a little bit like this, and you can manipulate the thirsties. right? So that's what they was doing. They was shaking it down from the top, but they don't have that no more, right? But what they do still have is their same antics that they're trying to do. But now their antics, it's like, you know what it is? When you don't add up, the antics that you use, they don't work no more, right? They don't work no more, right? They are coming off. 2024 was probably their worst year. It was their worst year after, 2023. The guys, the programmers, right? They tried to make the push to make it seem like, yeah, they coming out strong. They're gonna get this new deal. Everything is gonna be copacetic. You're gonna be sick, right? Yeah, this was around the time last year. They were saying how all like guys like me that was reporting the real shit, like, yo, they don't got it no more, man. It's over. They didn't want to hear that, right? I was gonna be sick. I didn't get a sickness all year, right? I was gonna be sick. They're gonna get a new deal, right? Nah, what's really happening is, and all these guys, like the guys that come on my show that are program PPC guys, they're in denial, they're delusional, they're still holding on to the yesteryears. They're programmed, they're holding on, right? But what's really going on is, and we seen it yesterday, right? Right? And that's why I killed him, and I'm gonna continue to keep killing him. The big fish popped back out. Now they're talking about April. Right? He said almost. Yeah, you're almost done. Look how you looked in that video you put out for the fish. That fish was beat up. But you're almost done. You're almost done, right? Because now, and I say this respectfully. That's why I said I got the 100K challenge to show me where I switched up on you. But you guys, all those guys over there that made all of this money, right? And Barbershop Conversation was right when he used to say this. Why haven't y'all started your own thing? Y'all made a lot of money, allegedly. Y'all know a lot of affluent, powerful other people. Why haven't y'all started your own shit, man? Been funding your own shows, man? Take the glasses off and say that, man. Why? Why haven't y'all, man? If y'all made all this money, right? Because you guys made a lot of money, man. Alleged, right? This is all alleged. But you guys made all this money, right? But yet, you are still waiting. You heard like Wallow said, you guys are waiting on Al. Is Al the only one over there with money? I thought you guys had money. Why are you guys just waiting on Al? Cool Al. All right? But, I get it. You guys programmed. Even that was programmed. Call out. But, let's see what happens, man. So now he's supposed to be popping back out. No official schedule. Everything is always finalized. It's getting finalized. Newsflash. If it's being finalized, it should have been finalized already. Like, you see how the Keyshawn Davis shit is all hitting the fan now? Because he was on last week, interview with Mark Kriegel. Because it was a done deal. A lot of times, shit be done deals, bro. It's no, look, they just waiting to drop the date. They're waiting for the artwork. The flyers and all that. That's what the considered the flyers back in the day. But they're waiting for all the artwork, everything and all that. And then they're gonna drop it. I'm just speaking, James Dunn. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. Yo, today is one of those days, man. Today, look, it is 24 degrees, so I gotta gear up, man. I ain't gonna play. Cause these are one of them days they try to get dumb and have me out there. They try to get dumb and have me outdoors, messing with the wilderness. You heard? Not in the machine or something, man. So We're gonna get the facial right. Cause the hawk, that's what we call the hawk up here, the wind. The hawk don't play, man. The hawk don't play. Alright? He said, what are you talking about? Not knocking, but don't know who you're talking about, us or Spot. I don't know. Spot run. Yeah, we got to just wait since this shit is being finalized, right? This shit is, a lot of stuff over there always be being finalized. Why do the other, like the other sides of the street, like y'all you like to call it, like why does Top Rank, like Matchroom, Golden Boy, all the other outfits have they shit together? Why did Keyshawn Davis, right? Keyshawn Davis last week sat up there, interviewed with Mark Kriegel, and Mark Kriegel said, yeah, you're looking to be fighting Belichick. And Keyshawn was like, yeah, sometime in February. Now this week we're seeing that it's looking like it might be, Valentine's at Madison Square Garden. That's crazy. Like, how do they do that? And these other outfits can't do that. Does anybody ever think about that? Why does that work that way? What is their business model? Because I don't all of them have like similar business models, right? Don't they? Or they're supposed to, right? The bigger type machines. But I think you know what it is. The PBC has had a YouTube business model. Boxing. I'm talking about boxing, James. But the PBC has had like a YouTube business model. That's why they use so many YouTubers, right? The YouTubers failed them, man. They was using the YouTubers to run plays and narratives for so long. They got rid of a lot of y'all. I watched Leonard Ellaby yesterday. Leonard Ellaby popped out, and Leonard Ellaby did an interview with a new guy. I never seen this guy, man, but it's the PBC way. They brought out a new. He probably was in another field, and now they just jumped him on in the box. Right? Yeah, see, that's their infrastructure is just. That's why they where they at, man. Instead of molding and building the people that they have, they always try to find other people from other genres, thinking that's gonna matriculate over. It doesn't work that way, man. See, if you look at what Jerry Jones does and all these just successful people, right? They build from within. It's called nepotism, right? That's what they call it in the what's the name, right? Nepotism, right? It's called nepotism. When you build from within, when you look at Top Rank, ESPN Top Rank. They're leaving ESPN, but that's not gonna stop the ship from floating, right? Because Bob Arum, 90-something years old, who is in charge when he's gone? His son-in-law, who is married to his daughter. See, that's considered nepotism, but it's not because he owns the company. See, he owns the company, right? And his successor is who? A family member, right? His grandkids, right? They all work in the company. They all have positions, right? That's how you're supposed to move as a unit, right? You build up within, right? But when you are programmed to be a dummy or you're programmed to not know how to really rock and roll, you don't know how to do that, right? Now, the PBC, they was doing that. Shout out to Sam Watson. I remember Sam, I learned a lot watching Sam. Sam had his sons. I learned a lot watching the Goosens. The Goosens had their kids and all of that. But then, they went astray because now, they're putting people on or trying to block people that really know what to do to put in other people that don't have a clue. And look where that got them at. The PBC is the Titanic right now. The PBC is the Titanic. The ship has sunk, man. Right? And it's gonna keep looking goofier and goofier. And the program people that are running their outfit are gonna continue to just look real goofy, man. Because right now they're top stars. They're top stars over there. The guys who are the faces of the boxing, the biggest, they look bad, man. They look real bad. Don't see the like button. So hit it there, James. There you go. You hit it. It's 6. We 6 out. Yo, morning. It's cold enough for you guys? Freezing out with this mother. I think today's the Christmas party. All right. Taylor be all right. Taylor, yeah. See? All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm going right over to the shop early this morning, man. Right? I'm going to the shop. I'm about to start my shit up. Then I'm gonna go throw my boots on. I'm gonna throw my boots on, y'all. Give me a second. See, I made sure I hit the clock, man. Because see, sometimes I come in here, I'll be forgetting to hit the clock. I hit the clock 7:31. They be like, oh, you was late. Nigga, look at the cameras, man. Look at the cameras, man. Late is arriving late, right? Late is arriving late. If I don't hit the clock, you right, technically I'm late. But I'm in here, I get to the function. I get to the motion. Especially when it's colder than a motherfucker like this. You want your equipment warmed up, man. You want your equipment warmed up. You see me doing my walk around. I got one more day on those. Right. So this is called a quick walk around for y'all. Look, this is all tutorial. Teaching right here. This is a quick teaching. Alright? A quick teaching. Now, I'll start it up right here. Look. Now watch this, what I'm going to do for y'all. I check my oil. I check my oil on Fridays. Now you know this thing has 2 engines. This is the rear engine right here that operates the sweeper. Right? I come here. This is my oil in the back. See that? It looks like it needs oil. Mikey, you know, it is what it is, man. They had a letdown. Yeah, they had a letdown. It happens. Yeah, it happens. Yeah. Yeah. The Joker. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna be there. We'll be there. Yeah. Nah, see, it's good. I'm gonna add a little bit anyway though, right there. See, look, I'm the sports expert up here. We was talking basketball. They know I'm nice with the peel, right? They know I'm nice with the peel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some fuel there. I'm over here. check my other one. I told you it's 2 engines. That's real good. That was real good right there. See the significance of this, right? For those of y'all that's watching, the significance of this is, right, it is the winter time now. So you want to be on accord with your equipment in the winter. Now, if my guy Gumbo was in here, he is an owner, operator, international trucker. He will tell you the same. You want to be on accord with your equipment and your machines, man. Because listen, a breakdown in the wintertime with sub temperatures out here is nothing to fuck with, man. It's nothing to fuck with. Now watch me tell the guys. I'ma just drive it over there. I ain't even gonna tell them, right? I'ma just pull up on them. I'm gonna go put my boots on first. I'ma just slide up on them, pull up on them like, yo, this light is coming on. I'm like, yo, this light is on. You know, you gotta let the experts be the experts, right? See, that's their title. They the mechanics. So you go over there to the mechanics and let them, let them school you, right? Oh, they want leaves. Fuck that. Who y'all working for? All right, Rose. Johnny Rose. They working for John Rose. Yeah, pretty soon they're gonna be working for me too, man. Y'all know that, right? Yeah. Y'all know I'm right there, right? Y'all know I'm right there, man. In a second, but see, I don't even want that, man. Know what I mean? Look. Cause see, I see when a lot of dudes get that pickup, right? Then they want to stick around, man. I'm trying to slide, man. I gotta run Shaw News Enterprises, man. I'm building my own thing, man. I'm building my own thing. I gotta run Shaw News Enterprises, man. Oh yeah, good thing I came back, man. I'd have been tight. I dropped my frames, man. Look at my frames on the floor. Look at my frames on the floor. All right. Look at my frames on the floor. Hold on, let me get myself together, man. I gotta get myself together, y'all. That biscuit. I got that biscuit on me, man. That biscuit was weighing my pants down. We're gonna put these on. We're gonna put the beat ups on. That biscuit was weighing my pants down, man. Yo, shout out to Gumbo. Look, Gumbo put one of these in the super chat yesterday, man. Shout out to Gumbo, man. You heard? Shout out to Gumbo. Appreciate you, good brother. Always donating to the channel. All right. throwing my glasses on today, man. I'm throwing on my Top Guns, man. Look. They see my eyes already. They know I ain't on nothing. Y'all see my Top Guns, right? Look. Y'all see my Top Guns? Oh, shout out to Malik, man. Malik came through. Man. Malik is one of the biggest program PVC guys out there, man. Malik is gonna be disappointed in 2025, man. He gonna have to get a new. He gonna have to find a new shit, man. You gonna have to find a new shit there, brother. You're gonna have to find a new shit. Yo, it is ice cold out here, y'all. Hold on. Sit that right here. I get in this machine, I'll kick some facts for y'all real quick. The hawk just stepped up on me. I'm gonna pull around the back. One of the lights came on in the All right. That's my guy right there. I told my boy, that's my boy. He one of the cool mechanics. He one of the cool ones, man. Them other dudes, right? Them other dudes in there. Yo, when something go wrong with the equipment, right? Yeah, they act like you pulled the plug or something. Like, yo, bro. Now, if I try this shit and malfunction, y'all be quick to say, yo, why did you take it out? You shouldn't have took it out. You shouldn't have took it out. Yeah, the blade took it out. Damn, yeah. I made it, man. I made it. Yo, watch this shit be my luck, right? I told him that the light was on. Watch the light be on. Yeah, watch this shit, man. I guarantee you that motherfucker off now. As I'm listening, she sound real good. She sound real good. Watch the light be off, y'all. Watch the motherfucking light. Yeah, man, I told you, the motherfucker ain't even on. Nah, man. See, that's that bullshit, y'all. That's that bullshit. Right? Yeah, that's that bullshit. Look, the light ain't even on now, man. Yeah, that's that BS, man. That's that BS. Let me see, I'm gonna just sit here for a second. It might pop back on, man. Yeah, right now it's showing that it's good. It's showing that it's good. Oh, it's nice and toasty in here now. Look, I can come up out of some of this. You heard? Appreciate that like, man. Salute, man. See? That wasn't even hard, right? Hitting the like button ain't hard, man. Hit the like button, man. Wake up with some integrity, man. But y'all get it, though. I watch a lot of y'all, man. A lot of y'all are just, y'all be on some real life sucker time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, probably a lot of y'all waking up unemployed. Y'all don't got shit going on. If you do live with a woman, you probably in her shit, right? She looking at you like, damn, what you just gonna wake up and play the video game? You know what I'm saying? You one of them niggas, man. She looking at you like, what, you just gonna wake up and get on a computer? Like, that's how they looking at y'all, man. So I get it. That's why y'all don't like to hit the like button, man. Cause y'all see a player like me, man. Yo, look, even if I wasn't coming here, right? I would have got up and got to some functions, right? I would have went and got to some functions, cause that's what I do. I go and get to the function. I go and get to the function. Look, this light, the light's not on, man. I know when I go to the first job, watch this motherfucker come on, man. But oh well, we about to get up out of here, man. We about to get up out of here. I remember those days, like the hot box days. Man, I done came up, man. Look, you see these days right here? Look. See those days right there? When you waiting to hook up the box? Man, I had years of that, man. Look, years of that, man. Hooking up the box. Look at my guy. Look, my guy over there getting loose. You see? You set it off up here, man. See, he was doing his little exercises. Look, there you go. See? Look. Sauce, man. Are you an influencer? Are you an influencer, man? Or are you just somebody in the way? We out, man. I'm in my horse, man. I'm out. See, the guys used to see me getting out, railing off combinations, man. I used to rail off combinations. I still might do a couple today, man. We out, man. Yo, matter of fact, I'm still gonna pull over there. I'm gonna let them see. But yo, the light ain't on now, man. That shit came on yesterday, man. The light came on yesterday. I was like, yo, I gotta go over there now. I told him that I was gonna pull up, so I'm gonna pull up, man. I just want to look at it, man. You know, This is called covering your ass, right? This is called checks and balances, right? They're gonna give me a hard time, man. But oh well. They're gonna say, Shalom, what is it now, Shalom? I'm gonna let them know though. Walk with me. Yeah, the light is not on now, but it was on yesterday in the sweeper. On the dashboard. Can you come? I'll show you.
It sounds like it fixed itself.
I just want to make sure it's not going, you know. Nah, it wasn't the check engine. I'll show it to you. Yeah. I'll show you. It was this one. Hey, George.
Got a light on.
It was this one right here. Look, you see this? It's not on now. Okay. The second one right here. The little yeah.
We had 70 on, turn back on.
Yeah. Checks and balances there, brother. See, we professional around here, man. Alright? Yeah, we professional around here, man. Checks and balances, bruh. We out now, man. I want to go in there and make sure, right? Even though I had an idea, but that's how you know, checks and balances, man. I had to make sure. Because yesterday, I'm like, you know, see, and that's what you do, right? I knew that was the coolant, right? But by me letting him tell me it was the coolant, right? And letting him confirm it, right? Because that is his job as a heavy equipment mechanic, right? Now, he's comfortable, right? Because he feels like he educated me and schooled me to what it was. He showed me, right? But if y'all seen what I did earlier, right? You should know your stuff, man. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? Let me go over here and get to the motion now. Damn, it feels good in here, man. God damn. It feels good in here, man. That motherfucking heat is good, man. It is cold out there, man. Yo, literally, I just walked into the shop and we just walked around the vehicle a little bit. God damn, it's cold out there, man. Yo, run my lights up, man. Let me get my lights to 10, man. I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna stay on today, man. I'm gonna stay on, man. I want to get some of these guys in here. Maybe my man Malik is at work, man. So I want Malik to talk about EJ so I could debunk some stuff real quick. Yo, EJ don't got that same effect no more, man. It's unfortunate, man. You know, I talked about that shit, man. You know, I talked about that, man. When yo, once upon a time, you don't need to do that, man. Right? And I'm gonna re-drop my jihad video while I'm King Richard Source, and I was telling my nephew, right? Cause they was trying to brainwash my nephew into being a gimmick, right? And I was telling him and Marley, I said, nah, brother. I said, when you the goods, right? Yo, you ain't gotta be a gimmick, right? And you know, another one of the Source slangs that I tell them, right? And I tell all the young boys, right? That, you know, come to me and they want me to be a mouthpiece, they want me to work for them, or they want me to, you know, try to go out here and rally the peoples up. I'll be like, yo, make my job easy, right? I'll be like, yo, you do your thing in the ring, the phone will ring, right? Yo, do your thing in the ring, the phone will ring, man, right? Make it an easy sell, right? This is goods and services. If you are the goods, you're gonna get the services, man. Right? And shout out to the matchmakers, right? See, the matchmakers are the biggest programmers in boxing. The Brad Jacobs, the Brad Goodmans. Yo, those are guys at top rank for those guys that don't know. The Joe Goosens, right? Not Joe Goosen, Tom Brown. He's a Goosen, Tom Goosen Brown. Tom Brown at PBC. These guys are the programmers, right? Because matchmakers set up the matches, right? And a lot of the guys that have been in boxing for a long time, they don't even have to be matchmakers, but they know, you know the saying, you hear all the time, styles make fights, right? Now you come on YouTube, social media, you hear fans talk about that styles make fights, but they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. See, the matchmakers do. See, Al Heyman knew, right? That's why Al Heyman did not want Earl Spence to fight Terrence Crawford, right? Because they know they systematically matched Earl Spence and Bob Arum. Old Bob, 90-something years old, gave y'all this. And I told y'all this too. But like I said, I'm one of the guys that people ignore, right? Like Malik said, I switched up. I didn't switch up. I know what I'm looking at. And I've been around this my whole life. I said this. I said, yo, not for nothing. Earl Spence, great fighter he is, he only fought 2 southpaws his whole career. Matchmaking, man. But you know, you can't tell these fans nothing. You can't tell these program dummies nothing. He was just a conqueror. I'm like, bro, if Terrence Crawford fights him southpaw, he might have a problem. How many southpaws has he fought, right? And look, that was me being me, man. Knowing that I know the kid, right? Even though they did me wrong and lied on me, I'm like, nah, I don't want to see him get beat up. I was trying to let them know, like, yo, heads up, man. Your coach he's incompetent, bro. You might want to, you know, get it together, man. Cause they been done figured you out, man. Y'all remember when I interviewed Bo Mack years ago, right? I interviewed Bo Mack. Yeah, they really didn't even want to fuck with me, cause they thought I was over there spying on them and shit, right? They didn't even want to fuck with me. Shout out to my man Stone Bone Boxing, Omaha Northside official, right? He had to sign off for me, right? Because they didn't want to fuck with me. They was on the fence, right? They thought I was trying to gather intel and run back and all that, but right? Yo, Bo Mack told me years ago, man. Bo Mack told me years ago, right? And I knew then, right? As the young Einstein that I am in the game, I was like, yo, they figured the homie out, man. They know his steps, they know his cadence. He's in trouble. What are you doing? Why are you backing up, dude? Yo, dude, why are you backing up? Dude, you're gonna run into my sweeper. Dude, what are you doing? And see, look, I'm good right now, right? The old me, I would have got out and, come on, dude, what are you doing? Dude, what are you doing? Dude, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Dude, what are you doing, man? This guy's an asshole. He's backing the fuck up like, yo, dude. Yeah, let me show y'all this shit real quick, man. There's a kid I gotta get out and go to work on him real quick, man. Watch this, man. You see what this dude just did? Yeah, he was all the way up there. Now he proceeded to back all the way up here. Like, what are you doing, dude? Are you incompetent? Are you fucking incompetent, man? Word. Figure it out, man. Word. Figure it out. I was about to get out and put hands on you, man. I was gonna put some sense into you, man. Cause you was just on some dumb shit, man. Word. I would have got out and lightly, put the hand of God on him, man. Like I don't know what he was trying to do, man. I was like, yeah, are you gonna back into my machine, man? But yeah, back to what I was saying, man. This dude, they had him figured out, man. I'll play the interview, man. I'll play the interview in a second, man. Just let me get over to my section. But Bomac, right? I interviewed Bomac, and I was talking to him, but I seen he was on the fence, because everybody knows me, man. He thought I was over there gathering intel, right? And I was like, yo, man, what would have happened, right, if you fight Earl, right? Yeah, he said, we'll stop him, right? I was like, damn, right? I was like, yo. So you know me, I'm cool with EJ's peoples, man, with his uncle. Y'all went back and told his uncle. I was like, yo, tell E, man, tighten up, man. They see some wrinkles in his uniform, man. He gotta tighten up, man. I knew what they seen, right? I knew what they seen, and then I confirmed it, right? He's stiff, he's flat-footed, and then the car accident didn't help it out, man. The car, he was robotic, just like Uniblad, right? All y'all be like, yo, he's the Terminator. He's the Terminator. Nah, he's stiff, man. He's stiff. He's the Terminator, right? Y'all said EJ was the Terminator, right? Man, that shit didn't work against Terrence. Yeah, that shit didn't work against Terrence, right? The matchmakers knew that shit, right? Al Heyman knew that shit, right? Even Derrick James knew that shit. See, them niggas is snakes, right? What they tried to do was, right? They tried to downplay Buzz motion. They tried to downplay Buzz motion. They tried to make it seem like Buzz wasn't good. That Terrence, they didn't fight nobody, right? And look, it worked. It worked. But remember, time, EJ was the hottest thing. So when you say that, you get the fans like Malik, you get all these other guys, you have Fanon, you have all the channels, they was just running those narratives, right? Now the real boxing people, especially the matchmakers, they was like, I don't know. I don't know. And look, if they was smart, but they knew, right? Their best chance of beating Terrence Crawford, but they don't listen. They don't listen. Their best chance of beating Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford even told them, was when he first got into the welterweight division. They waited for that man to get strong and get confident, right? I'm gonna tell you, when I knew, as somebody that's a young student of the game, right? young Sherlock Holmes. I knew they was in trouble, man. I was like, yo, but they didn't ever want to listen to me, man. You know, that's why I came up with the saying, hey, what do I know? Right? They didn't want to listen to me, man. They should have been got at Terrence Crawford, but I knew they was done. After they let Terrence Crawford fight the Mean Machine, right? When he fought the Mean Machine, I was at that fight at Madison Square Garden. Yo, Mean Machine was a big welterweight, big, strong European welterweight. He dropped Terrence Crawford. They didn't call it a knockdown. And then Terrence Crawford got up and roughed him the fuck up and finished him. I knew it was over then. I said, yo, that nigga's strong as hell now, man. He done grew into the weight class, man. I was like, they're gonna have a problem with him now. I was like, yo, yeah, they're gonna have a problem with him, man. He's a full-blown welterweight now, man. He's strong. They were supposed to jump on him early when he was still a 140-pounder, man. But they let him grow into the division. He got more and more confidence with them big gorilla claws of his, and it was over, man. Yeah, he got more confidence, and EJ got more goofy. But then, yeah, you know when I really knew it was EJ was done, right? Yo, when EJ, look, this is how the PBC moves, right? Somebody come in here, there's 3 people in here, man. Salute, man. Right? Somebody come in here and debunk this right here, man. This is when I knew the PBC was done, right? What did they do, right? As any organization would do, right? They was trying to protect their king. They was trying to, well, I'm gonna say their queen, right? Their queen, king is a chessboard. But I don't call Sean Porter a queen. He was their knight. You know, he was on the chessboard. They was trying to protect EJ, right? Yeah, they threw Sean Porter out there. Sean Porter was supposed to rough up Terrence Crawford and knock him off and take the belt. Because remember, EJ had beat him, right? Yo, they fought in Vegas. Yo, Bud went out there and clubbed that nigga upside his head, man, right? Yo, Bud clubbed that nigga upside his head, man, and stopped him, right? Me being around Earl Spence, right? Knowing him, right? Somebody come in here and debunk this, man. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all watched Earl, his entourage. He had his man D. Edwards with him, right? Yo, when EJ watched that shit, he got up and exited stage left. I said, man, he's nervous, man. I said, yo, he's nervous. Right then, right? I was like, man, he's nervous, man. He don't want it with Bud, man. Yo, they thought Sean Porter was gonna go in there and do something, man. Yo, Bud went in there and stopped that nigga, man. Yo, listen, Bud went in there and stopped that nigga, man, right? And that's when I was like, man, this nigga's just getting better, man, right? Because watch that fight today, right? For those of y'all that watch fights, right? Watch that fight today, right? When Bud's team, wonderful team, man. I'm looking forward to going up against those guys one day, man. Mac, Rez, Saul, Bernie. These guys are like, you know, one thing about boxing, right? Yo, boxing is chess, man. These guys are good at what they do, right? Right? But I seen it, right? Yeah, they went into the corner. It was a close fight, right? Yeah, they told Terrence, right? Yo, Terrence is a real dog. And I say this with respect, right? Like when you're fighting, you're a dog, right? Terrence was a motherfucking, I have American Bully. Terrence was an American bully, right? Yo, in between rounds, yo, Bomac told him, yo, Bomac said, yo, you're losing, right? That nigga said, you're losing. Yo, that nigga Bud said, how, right? Yo, Bud said, how, right? Yo, it clicked, right? Yo, yeah, they tricked him, right? But they didn't trick him. They hit that switch, right? Yo, Bomac hit that switch. When he told him he was losing, yo, Bud went out there. That's what we be telling Marley, but we don't say you're losing. Yo, we be like, next gear, Marley. It's time to hit that next gear, turn up. Yo, Bud went out there and turned up and clubbed that man upside his head and stopped him. Yo, he stopped Sean Porter, right? Yo, they immediately, right? When he stopped Sean Porter's a game fighter, right? Yo, when he stopped Sean Porter and the father threw in the towel, Yeah, they tried to say he quit. I said, ah, man. That's when the more I see how Derek and EJ and them was just hating on Bud and all that, it just turned me off. I'm like, yo, these niggas ain't real, man. They just running from the fact, man. They know this man is a problem, man. They know this man is a problem. But they kept trying to downplay Bud's motion. I'm like, nah, man. Y'all should have been on your P's and Q's, man. This man is battle tested. You know, he's marching, man. He's marching, man. He got God with him, man. And y'all sold y'all soul. Y'all some wicked devils, man. This man is marching with God, man. He's moving like Moses, right? Yo, listen, when God is on your side, man, listen, yo, you in trouble, man. You in trouble, man. And if somebody is an anointed warrior, yo, you in trouble, man. And that's what I seen in Bud, man. I seen he was an anointed warrior. From being around him, right? Yo, from being around him, I seen the anointing on him, man. I was like, yo, man. And then all they was doing, right? Because they had nothing but demons around them, right? Yo, all they was doing was they was just fueling his anointing, man. Because, yeah, they was lying on the nigga, right? Because, yeah, I remember they tried to come to me and lie on him. And I was like, yo, I'm too honorable, man. I move righteous. I said, yo, I can do no such thing. I said, I can't. I was like, yo, listen, I fuck with y'all, right? But I said, I'm not going to lie on that, man. That's not in my character. I was like, y'all want me to go out here and put out literature and shit on this guy and his peoples? I said, I did not get that. When I was around them, they embraced me. I will do no such thing. I was like, I will do no such thing. I was like, I'm too honorable, man. I'm not going to lie on this man and say he's all these things. They had so many other content creators that was doing it. And look what happened, man. He went in there, right? That man went in there, right? I still get chills to this day, right? Yo, when I see how he came out, yo, Bud got the sauce, man. Yo, Bud is a Jones on the low, right? But yo, Bud is a Jones, man. Bud's grandmother is a Jones, man. So Bud has that bloodline in him, right? And when that nigga came out to, yo, right? He was looking like a slave, right? I was like, damn, man, he's gonna fuck EJ up, right? He had the slave look. See, a lot of y'all look at people like that. Yo, Bud looked like he ain't shaved in a while. He just looked like he was just going through it, right? When I seen that look on him, right? I seen that look. I was like, oh man, EJ's in trouble, man. I hit up Nature. I was like, yo, Nature, man. Yo, your nephew's in trouble, man. I was like, yo, he's in trouble, man. Yeah, they was mad at me because I was telling them, I was like, yo, he's in trouble, man. I seen how Bud looked. Yo, Bud looked like Moses, man. Yo, remember when they threw Moses out of the Moses was in the kingdom, man. Yo, they threw Moses in the wilderness. Yo, Moses came back. That nigga's beard was all nappy. Moses was looking crazy, right? Yo, that's how Bud was looking, right? But I knew what I was looking at. I was like, nah. Bud seen God, man. Yo, Bud was just marching. Yo, he came out to, hey, Mr. Carter, where have you been? I said, oh, shit. He about to fuck EJ up. I was like, yo, he about to fuck EJ up, right? And then what confirmed it, I'm about to get started on my day, y'all. But yeah, what really confirmed it, yeah, they was at the press conference. Shout out to TJ, man. That's EJ's younger cousin. Yeah, he was turned up in there for his cousin, as he should be, right? Right? But he was getting that Bud. Yo, Bud hit that table and said, Team Crawford, get active, right? I said, oh man, they in trouble. Then my man, hold on. Where my frames at, man? I gotta get cool on this one. Damn, I don't know what I did with my frames. Are they over here? Let me find my frames, right? Let me find my frames, right? All right, I got an extra setup here. But these ain't the frames that I want to use, man. Right? Yo, my man Bomac. Well, Bomac was in the what's his name, right? Yeah, they was going back and forth. Yo, Bomac said, right? Bomac was chilling. Bomac had on his gangster look, man. I seen it. I said, yo, man, I better leave Bo alone, man. Y'all been talking about this man being fat and out of shape and all of that. I was like, yo, that has nothing to do with this man's mind, man. Y'all always talking about, oh,
he's fat and this, that. I'm like, yo, that man is a genius up there when it comes to this boxing shit, right? Yeah, Bomac was being a gangster and a gentleman, right? Yeah, he was giving Derrick James mad respect, right? He was like, he told Derrick, right? He was like, yo, you know, you got here basically, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't been up against me and my staff before, right? I said, oh shit. He said, you ain't been up here against me and my staff. I respect what you have done in the game, right? Yo, that's real G shit. He was giving him his flowers. He said, I respect what you have done in this game, but you haven't won against me and my staff yet. Old Goofy, right? Old Goofy. Derrick James is a goofy, right? He just tried to get stupid. Yo, Big Max, and they need a new weight class for you. Super heavyweight. Yo, that nigga Bomac was calm and collected. He wasn't throwing no insults. He wasn't throwing no insults. Yo, Bomac told him straight up, right? Bomac said, yo, you can't hide no more, Derrick, right? Let him know, like, nigga, I got you. You can't hide no more, Derrick, right? Yo, Derrick knew the jig was up right there. Derrick knew he was in over his head when Bomac said those famous words. You can't hide no more, Derrick. You can't hide, man. They knew they had EJ figured out. He said, you can't hide no more, Derrick. Derrick knew the jig was up. Derrick was on record as to state that he does not watch film, right? He does not watch film, right? And then Derrick was so arrogant and disrespectful, he even tried to disrespect Mama Crawford, right? What did he say in the motherfucking the 24/7 or whatever they call it? Yeah, he told her to leave her dancing shoes home. And if you ever been to a Terrence Crawford fight, you know Miss Deborah Crawford and Letitia and Bud's other sisters, yeah, they get in there and rejoice. When their brother goes out there and puts hands on shit, yeah, they all get in that ring and they dance and rejoice. That man tried to disrespect the matriarch of the family. He said, don't bring your dancing shoes, mama. What? I was like, oh, these niggas is dumb. What are y'all doing, right? All y'all doing is just enticing this man. The rest is history, man. Yo, the rest is history. Yo, I sound fanned out. No, you sound fanned out, International NYC. Yo, and I say this respectfully, get off my dick. And if you see me and you feel some type of way about me saying that to you, get active. Word, get active. I can never be fanned out when I speak on my experience. Now suck your mother. Word, suck your mother. And I'm like that. And I'm like that. Yeah. You see, I took my glasses off and said that in the camera so you can see my eyes. Suck your mother. And I'm like that. I'm like that. We're gonna get started over here. Let me make sure this is the right road. This is Wells. Yes. I'm turning this heat off now. We're starting on Wells. But yeah, man, I'm gonna play some of the audio in a second. Let me knock this road out real quick, man. Before all these school buses start popping up. Yeah, my man said I sound fanned out. That's because he never experienced nothing. Look. He went from, yo, you be in different camps? Look, now I'm fanned out. Nah, brother, I'm in the field. The only fan is you, right? And a lot of you that come on this internet are fans, but you don't know how to experience nothing, right? You're a fan of EJ, right? I could tell, and it hurts your heart to see him get beat like that. But if you knew what you was watching, you knew it was inevitable. It was gonna happen. Because you're going up against somebody that takes his career serious, and he was looking for a moment, right? He was looking for a defining moment. Where the other guy, he was so protected and pampered, and all the shit that he was doing, there was no accountability for. There was always, you know, when he caught the DWI, there was no accountability. Or when the reports was out there that he was in the club doing all this shit, you always had content creators and other people trying to come on here and deflect. Oh, he's just having a good time, right? No, he's not. He's playing. He's playing. He's playing. He said, I have to drink and smoke to feel good about myself. Damn, brother. Does that make you feel good though? When you drink and you smoke, do you feel good? Or are you just escaping? That's what they tell you at rehab and shit. It makes you feel good, or are you just escaping from your reality? I could be a counselor, right? You said it makes you feel good, right? So drinking and smoking makes you feel good, right? About yourself. So when you don't drink and smoke, right? When you don't drink and smoke, you don't feel good about yourself? Escaping my dark thoughts in the streets in my life. Okay. So you have to smoke and drink to escape your dark thoughts. But how does that work though? I'm trying to understand your understanding, get an understanding of that. So when you drink and you smoke, that helps you to escape the stress in your life. Now, we all deal with stress. I'm dealing with stress right now, right? And this is coming from somebody that, had good. This is coming from somebody that had I went through a rehab situation and all of that, right? Now, what I found out is this, right? And this is for you, good brother, right? If you are drinking, right, and it helps you to escape the stress, and this is one of the best things I learned at rehab, and it was absolutely right? When you come down from your drinking, or the bottle was empty, or your last blunt is done, right? What happens to the stress? What happens to the stress? Did the stress go away? Right? Did the stress go away? Did the stress decrease? See, what you got to do is eliminate the stress. Now, like you said, the smoking and the drinking is an escape, but is it really an escape? Is it really an escape? That's just the thought of the imagination. Escaping from the stress is working on getting rid of the stress. That's the real test. But hey, what do I know? Oh, Boxing International was back, man. This guy told me I was a fan. You told me I was a fan, man. I was fanned out, man. Very disrespectful, man. Not at all, man. Hold on, let me see what you're saying. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up, man. I'm out here getting to this motion, but I'll pull it up. Hold on. I don't care about one boxer, love the sport, but all talk about is EJ and Tank. I just went down your timeline. Why is that? No, you did. You did not go down my timeline. You listen, man. I'm gonna tell you this to your face. This is to Boxing International. You are a motherfucking liar. Cause I could care less about EJ or what's name. Now, if you'd have went down my timeline and said, yo, I see a lot of Jihad Tucker and Team Tucker, I would have agreed with you. Because if you went down my timeline, you see nothing but my team, right? You see nothing but my team and the things that we're doing and building. So, respectfully, Boxing International NYC, you are a motherfucking lie. Slide, brother. Slide. Slide with your bullshit. Slide with your bullshit. Or really come outside, man. Who do you work for? Look. Who do you work for, man? But yeah, man, I want to talk to this brother. Yeah, I'd rather build with you right now, man. Nah, I'd rather build with you. No, thank you, man. Thank you. Use napkin. Thank you. I'd rather build with you. Because you talking some real life shit, man. You talk, I can dig what you talking. Because see, that's how we all program. And this goes into the programming, right? Yeah, we get programmed, right? Now look, I haven't had an alcohol beverage in almost 2 years, right? It's been days where I could have been like, yo, shit wasn't left for me, right? But I learned that I'm like, yo, that's dumb. Why go get a bottle because something didn't go right? That bottle is gonna be gone and that shit still didn't go right. All I did was lose my streak or slip back into, like my brother would say right here, darkness. slip back into darkness. So I chose the latter. I chose to deal with it and be like, all right, I gotta mend that, make that right, and get to this motion. Right? I gotta get to this motion, because only thing going to get that bottle is gonna do is it's not even gonna, right? Only thing that's, like I said, that's just gonna end my streak. And then I'm gonna look at myself when the bottle is gone. I'm be like, damn, I just ended my streak. For what? It didn't better my day. It did not better my day. But that's how we're programmed, right? Yeah, we're programmed, and they that's how they program us. Oh man, I had a fucked up day. I'm gonna go to the bar. Oh, I had a fucked up day. I'm gonna go smoke. Nah, we gotta reprogram ourselves, man. We gotta reprogram ourselves, man. So shout out to you, brother. I pray all is well with you, all gets better with you, and just deal with that stress. Find ways around that stress, man. Find ways of dealing with that stress, and most importantly, eliminating that stress. Right? You know, you do have what? Options. You do have options, man. But I'll get back to you now, Boxing International, if you still in here, man. So you a fan of boxing, right? So what fights are you eager to see, man, coming up? That's on the calendar. On the calendar, man. They got to be on the calendar, not some shit that they talking about is gonna happen, might happen. I'm talking about that's on the calendar. You know, we got Fury Usyk. We got Charles Caldwell fighting tomorrow night. We got some fights, man. What are you eager to see? We got Shakur Schofield in Riyadh in February. You know, we got some fights, man. What are you eager to see, man? Yeah, where I was at yesterday, I was on this little ass court, right? Y'all must have did like 5 dump. It was, this road right here that I'm on is way massive. It ain't even as many leaves. I was on a smaller court yesterday, a little court. I did 5 dumps on that shit. It was so much debris and leaves. Like this road right here I'm on, it's literally like 2 miles. 2 mile stretch. I'm not even full. Because it's not that much action. It's not that much action. It's minimal. Now the little court that I was on yesterday, I did a pass. And I had to go dump. Then I had to come back. Like right here, it's a little bad. I'm not even gonna go too crazy with this shit. I'll get more of it on the next pass. See, when you in this machine right here, right, and the buildup is out here like this shit is like to be in a barber. You know how a barber gives you a tape or a fade? They take a little off the top. That's what you got to do when the debris is heavy, right? I had to learn that. Trial and error out here, right? I had to learn this, right? Working my machine, right? When you go in, when you go in too hard, right? When you go in too hard, you're going to jam the machine up when it's a lot of shit. So you gotta go in on an angle, take a little off the top, come back around, get the rest. go in too hard, the shit gonna go up in the conveyor and lock up. And now with it being cold, you're gonna have to get up in there and break it on down, bust it down. I want to see Shakur. All right, let me see. I'm gonna get with you, Boxer International. And listen, man. Look, I'm a man. I apologize for my earlier statements. I apologize. See, I can apologize. I came, you know what it was? I read your comments, and I do not like that word that you use, right? When all I was doing was sharing my experiences, but I apologize, right? You said everything, brother. I think Shakur will win. Shakur's a bad motherfucker, man. Shakur's a bad motherfucker. But we just, what Shakur is now, he had that hand surgery. And prior to that, he has brittle type hands, man. So we got to see what his hands is working with. But as far as skill sets and mastering distance and all that, that's a bad motherfucker, man. Yeah, right? And Tank knows that, man. I like Tank too, man. I've been around all these guys, man. That's why Tank gets so upset when Shakur's name is brought up, man. Because Tank knows, fuck the dumb shit that he said 2 weeks ago or last week. And boxing, defense wins championships too. He said, I'm hearing Earl back. I believe he will make a statement. Now, I got to disagree with that one. The only statement he going to make is he might really get damaged again, bro. Yeah, it's over for EJ, bro. A lot of stuff that EJ did to himself outside the ring caught up with him, man. And then you add the fact, this is boxing, brother. Inactivity. Father Time is undefeated. EJ's no spring chicken, right? And I say this respectfully. I say this out of love, right? Because I know him from a kid, man. Running around 3 years old with shit in his drawers and his diaper and all of that, right? He's a much older fighter with a lot of wear and tear on his body, man. You're talking about a kid who started boxing at 16 years old that went through the ranks, right? Earl Spence, you can't take that away from him. He went through the ranks as a fighter. The Olympics, all of that. The amateur system, that's a lot of fights. And then you add to the fact where he did not take care of himself as he should outside the ring, man. So the statement that might be made is it might be time for him to pack it up. Because you got to listen to this too, Boxer International, respectfully, right? Who's his coach? Who's he working with? He's going into another big fight, allegedly, right? No tune-ups, right? Like Malik likes to say, no tune-ups. But he's going into this fight against a formidable opponent, man. Now, there's no doubt in my mind a clean, strong EJ, I think he would have broke the Inferno up, man. He would have broke him up. But we're dealing with a broken Earl Spence now. Mentally, right? He's broken, man. Mentally, EJ is broken, man. The last time we seen him right in the ring, Terrence Crawford dismantled him in front of everybody. Then when he came back out, right, the first statement that he said was, right, he was on man down promotion time, right? He was like Frank Martin. He wanted to beat up regular people. He said, yo, man, I was, look. He turned it, rest in peace to Cold Cheese, man. He turned it to his uncle. He was his uncle, Cold Cheese. Yeah, he just wanted to beat up anybody if they looked at him wrong. He said, yo, man, if somebody would have said something to me, I was ready to go. Ready to go, man. You're a professional prize fighter. You want to beat up a civilian? Because they might have said, yo, Terrence Crawford whooped your ass, which he did. That let me know right there, mentally he was broken. He was broken. Because listen, me personally, right? If I was Earl Spence and I was on Earl Spence's team, a motherfucker can't tell me nothing, right? Terrence Crawford whipped your motherfucking ass, right? Beat the shit out of you, right? But how many millions of dollars did you get for that ass whooping? So if somebody was to come up to you and clown you about getting beat up, as a professional prize fighter, which you are, a professional prize fighter, you got the biggest prize in your life, because I think that was your highest purse payday, right? You got the biggest professional prize in your life for the biggest ass whooping. So you lost, but it was a win-win. But now you're ready to whoop somebody's ass for telling you that you got your ass whooped for millions of dollars. You mentally, you're not there anymore. I knew right then. I was like, nah, this guy ain't there no more, man. You want to fight somebody? The guy you need to fight is. Yeah, remember that video? That was probably one of the funniest videos. Remember that? I think he's a comedian. The guy that was at the fight, and EJ left the ring, and he was like, "Good job, Earl." EJ was walking with that video went viral, so y'all know what I'm talking about. He was like, "Good fight, Earl. Good fight." EJ was coming back down the tunnel, or that's what I call it, the tunnel. Going back into the locker room, and Yellow BT was on his arm, and the dude was like, "Good fight, Earl. Good fight." And then when EJ got past him, he was like, he got fucked up. Damn, right? Now you need to fight that nigga. Cause that shit was funny, man. That shit was funny though. Hold on, let me see what you said. Hold on, man. Let me see what you said. He said, yeah, but we wishing the best for EJ. His only loss once. Yeah, he only lost once, yeah. But look, he been through a lot, man. That man been through a lot, man. Right, yo, listen. If they didn't do what they did with those two other fights, right? Danny Garcia, Ugas, and then program people, right? That car crash wrecked him, bro. And he told the people, man. They put the fake stories out there. But remember when he was on the rocks, right? He was on E&J on the rocks. No, what was the name of that? What was the name? Does she still do her shit, man? His fiance or his wife? Does she still have her podcast? Whatever her podcast was called. I know it was something on the rocks. Was it E&J on the rocks? It was something on the rocks, right? But he told us then, man. He was coming clean. He was trying to come home, right? He had to let the world know, like, yo. Because remember, they put all the fake stories out. Oh, 2 weeks after he was in the hospital, he was walking up the stairs and running and doing all this shit. Yeah, he told the truth over there. He said shit was still hurting. Remember? But he had all the fans. Look, that's how dumb the fans is, man. And I say this respectfully. Y'all watch that car flip over. Y'all seen the car flip over. You seen that man get ejected out the car. But y'all was still no broken bones. He's a savage. But then he had to tell y'all shit was still hurting. His body was all fucked up, of course. And then, like I said, you add to the fact that this is a guy that been boxing since he was 16, man. Amateur system, right? Pros. Then he was not taking care of himself, man. He wasn't taking care of himself, man. He's partying with guys, right, that never had his best interests, right? His so-called friends that got him in the club, right? His friends that don't do nothing, right? Right? They'll come up as him, right? If he had any real friends around him, they would have smacked them drinks and shit out of his hand, man. They would have been smacking them drinks out of his hands like, yo, bro, nah. Nah, they would have been like, nah. But them niggas, look, half of them niggas that was around him, they was around him trying to come up, right? And I know this, because I was around him, I seen it. I used to sit back and watch. I used to be like, man, that nigga right there is nobody. I'm gonna drop that documentary real soon, right? Because I still got all that footage when we was all at the Brooklyn Marriott, right? We was all at the Brooklyn Marriott. And I was in there, me, my brother, and my guys, we was in there, and all those yes men niggas was around EJ in the lobby. And I was telling my brother back then, I was like, yo, he gotta get rid of these guys, man. I was like, look at these dudes, man. They just in here, right? Yo, But look, check this out. That's what God was preparing me for, man. He was preparing me for that, for where I'm at now. That's why I'm able to help my nephews out. I'll be like, nah, dude gotta get lost, man. He's not right. What is his purpose? What is his function? Right? Because I seen it already. Being around EJ, I seen guys that's just, they just there. Like, nigga, what are you here for? What do you do? What do you do? What is your purpose? You're just here, right? But when you have too many people around you like that, that's just there, they don't have no function, right? They have no function. And the guys that he should have had around him, he got away from them, right? Look. The guy he should have had around him, right? But he always had fucked up people around him, right? He should have had his Bundini. You know who Earl Spencer's Bundini was? Right? You know who Earl Spencer's Bundini was? IOTBA, man. And you know who knew that, right? Look, you know who knew that? And look, EJ had fucked up people around him from the jump, right? IOTBA, right? And I don't always see eye to eye with that dude, right? But everybody has a purpose and a function. That was Earl Spencer's Bundini, right? Right? He was Earl Spencer's Bundini. Derrick James knew this, right? Derrick James is a hater on the law. I've been told y'all about this guy, right? He knew that, right? But instead of Derrick James playing his role, right? He wants every role. He wants to be everything, right? He's seen that, right? Whatever it was, EJ had a connection with IOTBA, right? IOTBA was Bundini. He'd get in there, and he'd talk all that, that like I like to call that Negro spiritual shit to EJ. EJ was, they was in tune together, right? Derrick James used to see that shit and be jealous. He was jealous, right? He was jealous, right? Y'all gotta listen to me. Check IOTBA's content out, right? IOTBA talked about it, right? When they was in the locker room in Frisco, and he was getting EJ hyped up, right? In the locker room, and he was saying this shit to EJ. Derrick told him to be quiet, right? Derrick was like, be quiet, right? And EJ was like, nah, let him go. That right there, Derrick was like, y'all gotta get rid of him, right? Because Derrick was jealous. But if Derrick was official, Derrick would have seen that like, we gotta keep him around. He helps to motivate EJ. But see, he don't have the right people around him, man. He got rid of his magic, man. ILTBA was Bundini. That's what Bundini used to do for Ali. Bundini used to be in there, but Bundini was actually a coach too. He knew his boxing shit. But he would be in there with Ali saying all kind of Negro spiritual shit. And that shit was Ali's magic, man. And look, Angelo Dundee, right? Ali's trainer knew. He ain't be like, get this guy out of here, right? See, Angelo was smart. Angelo was like, oh, okay. Ali's drawing from that. We're going to keep him around. Nah, Derrick James seen that shit, right? Derrick was threatened, man. Derrick was threatened, right? Derrick broke up the dynasty, right? You know who else, right? Another guy I don't see eye to eye with, but he kind of shot himself in the head too. Blu-ray Fitness, right? Because see, Blu-ray Fitness, right? He should have just played his role, right? But Blu-ray Fitness, right? He set himself up to crash, though. Because he was always acting like, right? Instead of just playing this position, right? He was always acting like he was the missing ingredient to why Earl was getting all the knockouts. And if you know EJ, right? That did something to EJ's ego, too. And then he got bounced out the team, man. But they had an ill little thing going, man. But, when you don't got the right people around you and you ain't being advised right, that's what happens, man. That's what happens. And then you get motherfuckers that get around you and they know, like, it's easy to manipulate you by getting you drunk, right? Because, I seen it, right? I got the footage, man. I got all that. I seen niggas around EJ, and I was like, me personally, I had to get away from that shit. Because I was like, these niggas ain't right, man. These niggas ain't right, man. They fucking this dude up. They taking his light. And that's what happened. They took his light, man. And the rest is history, man. But if he would have got a lot of those guys away from him, Man, Earl Spence would have had the storybook ending, man. He would have had the storybook ending, man. You know? Because at one point in time, right, Earl Spence was the machine, bro. He was a machine, man. But he just, you know, the wickedness got a hold of him, man. The wickedness got a hold of him. And then you add, like I said, that car crash, man. And then the alcohol, the drugs, you know, the Darryl Strawberry, Lawrence Taylor lifestyle, man. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know, man? He said, why you think nobody fought Ryan besides Tank and Haney? I don't know, man. That's a good question. Because Ryan's a big money guy, man. I don't think Ryan wanted to fight nobody, man. I don't think Ryan wanted to fight nobody, right? Ryan fought, you know, Tank. They both made the most money. Then he mollywopped Devin, right? He mollywopped Devin, man. Yo, Devin's still recovering from that shit, man. Yo, the best thing that came out of that was that Ryan popped dirty, man. Because now he got his old back, but it doesn't erase what happened that night in Brooklyn. It doesn't erase. Yo, you know, you gotta watch some of the fight parties, right? Yo, when I watch that fight, right, it takes me back to the Fanon fight party, right? Yo, if you watch Fanon's fight party, I don't know if it's still up there. Yo, when Earl Spence got dropped, right, and Fanon said he slipped, right? Right? When you watch Blue Bloods fight party for Devin and Ryan, yo, when Ryan dropped Devin, because look, these guys is like, yo, Bill owns these dudes, bro. So when Dev got dropped, all the channels that Bill owns, that Bill be funding and dropping them donations, yo, they was like, fuck, they didn't even want to report on what happened. Yo, they didn't even want to report on what happened. Because it was like, oh shit. Oh shit. And then when he started whooping Dev's ass, yo, they was like, yo, it's crazy, man. That's why I say YouTube boxing is just crazy, man. But right now, right, I'm gonna do a follow-up video to this. Cause I see Bill, see Bill, that's why, you know, Bernard and other people refer to you as a sucker, right? Because now you tried to front on them some more, right? I see you was over there with True Media today. And you always try to run and hide behind your money, right? You try to hide behind your money, right? And talk about how the kid only made $30,000 and Coach Malachi and True Media is making more money than that. Is he? These YouTube niggas ain't making no money, right? Well, let me break that down real quick what Bill just said, right? If he is, though, right? If he is, right? Just check this out, though. So just say Jaleel Hackett is only making 30 racks, right? And he fights 3 times a year, right? That's $90,000 for the year, right? Now you're saying these YouTubers is making more than that, right? But yet they coming on every day, right? They coming on every single day. They got to put out content. They doing all these things. And most of them ain't even getting that, right? They're not even getting that, right? But you're telling me a fighter that's going to do 3 fight camps, right? And making that these guys that's coming on every day trying to make content and put out content. Bill, you got to do better, Bill. You got to stop that shit, Bill. That's why people call you a sucker. That's why they calling you a sucker. Look at the shit that you're doing. That was another sucker move right there, Bill. Right? That was another sucker move, man. Right? That's sucker shit, right? Because at the end of the day, Jaleel Hackett is what? How old is Jaleel Hackett? I think he's 21 years old. He's 21 years old, right? 21 years old. Got a big contract out the gate. right? He signed with Mayweather Promotions out the gate at 17. So he was doing all right for himself. But when you come on here and try to downplay shit because you, like you said, you're on the top, right? You're on the top. But then you trying to knock guys. That's why, it is what it is, man. Shout out to Bernard and them, man. I see why he called you a sucker. I see why Bernard Hopkins wanted to take you in the bathroom and rough you up. Then you on here talking about not crashing out. You crash out all the time when you disrespect people and try to hide behind your money. You try to hide behind your money. That's sucker shit. So that's why they call you a sucker. Right? That's sucker shit, man. But hey, what do I know, man? What do I know, man? And that's why I always say, y'all been around Bill, right? On a couple occasions. I remember I was up on Bill and them at the we was at the Jake Paul shit, but when the fight fell through at the Garden. And shout out to my pop. My pops had his own sneaker line, and he was talking to Bill about trying to have Dead Rock the sneakers and shit. And I was like, when we slid off, I was like, nah, man. I was like, yeah, his energy is off, right? I told, cause you know me, my saying, I'll be like, the vibes, man. I'll be like, the niggas vibes be off, man. I was like, his energy is off, man. I was like, nah, man, his energy is off. He's too frigid. Word, I was like, he's too frigid. Nah, man, they was in there then, right? Somebody play this back to Bill. So tell Bill to debunk this if I'm lying. They was in there with the militia then. They had niggas in there with vests and shit on. Right? Him and Dev. And Times Square, it wasn't Times Square, but Madison Square Garden. I call that Times Square. They was in there with the militia. And I was like, his energy is off, man. Hold on, let me see your comment. He said, and what they supposed to have found in Ron's system didn't affect it. Didn't, right? You valid with that, man. That's what I said, man. But you know what? Boxing International, I try to stay away from that, man. Because dudes is so emotional and so wrapped into this shit. But the shit that he used, right? The shit that he popped dirty for, it was supposed to help him cut weight or some shit. Like it wasn't nothing where it made him stronger or it made him deliver that left hook quicker. Like, I don't get into that, man. Because these dudes like, Bill owns these dudes, man. You give guys $100 super chat and all that shit, or you cash at them $25. Man, these niggas sell their soul, bro. And then they get mad at me, right? When I be like, man, you need a sandwich? These guys are selling their soul, man. Oh man, look, I do good work, y'all. Look at this road, right? Look at this road. Look, I do good work. I'm gonna show y'all. Look, just so y'all think I wasn't just sitting here running my mouth. Look at this road. Look how I touched this road up real quick, man. This shit look good right here. See it? On to the next, man. See, I was out here getting busy. You know what I mean? I'm about to go dump. Go hit the next road. Yeah, man. See, Bill is listen, that's one thing I don't knock Bill's hustle on, right? Bill is a pimp. He's pimping these YouTube channels now, man. These are his hoes, man. And I gotta respect that because he made a transition. He's not in the street pimping women, right? He's pimping grown ass men. He got them one. YouTube is his new track. He's pimping these grown ass men. These hoe ass niggas. They be coming out here. These old hoe ass niggas be coming out here wanting to get into arguments and debates. Like, nigga, get your life together, man. Look, and fuck the game up now, cause see, when Dev took that hit, right? But it was working for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to act like Dev was on Tank's level and all this shit, but shit happens, man. Shit happens. But me personally, right? I knew Dev wasn't on Tank's level, right? I knew he was nowhere on Tank's level, right? Yo, Dev was the undisputed champion of the world, man. Devin Haney had became the undisputed champion of the world. He had all of the hardware. Yeah, he was at a Tank Davis fight. Y'all can look this up, right? Right? Matter of fact, I might try to pull it up right now because I'm about to take a break. I ain't even gonna go nowhere. I got my food today. I got my food from last night, man. I don't mind having a cold fish sandwich, right? Right? Let me dump. Man, that motherfucker, hold on. Let me show y'all how full this motherfucker is, man. I want y'all to see this bitch. This bitch full. You see that? That's why I'm not telling y'all to refresh my super chat tonight. Because I'm actually refreshing it right now. But if y'all want to donate to the channel, feel free. Look. This motherfucker full right here, man. For those of y'all that don't think we be out here getting busy, look. Look at that. God damn, see? Well, look. God damn, right? That's what I was doing the whole time. When I was sitting there talking, look at all that shit I picked up, man. Y'all see that? Remember I was telling y'all, that was a 2-mile road right there. I went up and down that bitch mad time. Now remember I was telling y'all, I was like, y'all was on the court. I did five loads like that on this small court yesterday. A court that was like way smaller than that. I did 5 monster loads like that on that little court. That's how heavy that little court was. That was a long 2-mile road right there that I did. You see how that road was looking. You see how it was looking, right? All right, let me plug back up, y'all. Plug back up. We finish the conversation. I'm gonna try to find that picture for y'all. So y'all want to give y'all a good laugh, right? Yeah, it's break time. I'm gonna break right here, y'all. I'm gonna break right here. Look, you know you do have options, right? Look. Look. Remember my platter from last night? Look. Remember my platter from last night? I still got it right here. Here go my fish sandwich. Yeah, look at these shrimp right here, man. So they be hooking me up at the spot. Right? I'll get to that. Yo, look. That's the poor man's microwave right there. Look. I'm gonna put y'all on to a trick. When we be out here in the winter time, poor man's crock pot. When you got something you want to heat it up, and you got Tupperware, put your shit on the dashboard. Turn that motherfucking defrost on, right? Turn that motherfucking defrost on, right? Motherfucking truck gets so hot, whatever you got in your Tupperware, that shit'll warm up, man. Quick gem right there. He said, can't stand, just drop by, Remember who Tank beat, one of the 4 kings. Man, Malik, if you don't get your programmed ass up out of here, man, yo, Malik, man, and I like you, man. And I say this respectfully to you. Because I like having you on the panel and laughing. Because you make me laugh. Now, you tell me I make you laugh, you make me laugh. But you are one of the biggest program PBC dummies out there, man. You funny, though, man. You funny. But let me show you this real quick. I'm going to laugh. I want y'all to laugh, right? This is when I knew, right? Y'all knew Dev, right? Y'all knew Dev, right? He was nowhere on Tank's level. Yeah, right. Remember the fight that yeah, right? Devin Haney was the undisputed champ. It might have been the Ryan Garcia fight. Yeah, I think it was the Ryan Garcia fight. Yo, they got Devin Haney in the crowd. Yo, Devin Haney was looking like, yo, I'm gonna tell you, yo, right? Another fighter had the same look, right? And they caught him, right? Canelo made niggas do this, right? But yo, Devin Haney was in the crowd. Yo, he had the Flash look. Yo, remember when Flash was watching Eddie Kane and the Heartbeats perform at Apollo? That's what I call it. You know, amateur night. And he stole the show. And Flash was like, yo, his mouth was open. He was just saying, he couldn't realize what he watched. Yo, that's how Dev was looking at Tank after the Ryan fight. When Tank was up on the turnbuckles, and Tank was wilding, and the crowd was going, yo, Dev was in the crowd with all of his splendor on. He had all his chains on, right? But yo, he wasn't dead, right? Right? Yeah, he wasn't dead. Yeah, he was just in awe of Tank. He was like, yeah, he was just looking at Tank, right? Yeah, somebody should have been like, yo, fam, you the undisputed champion. But he was like this. Yeah, he was just saying, you know who else did that? Yeah, remember when when Charlo was at the fight, right? That's why Canelo beat him up like that, right? Yeah, when Charlo was at the fight, right? And Canelo took out Caleb Plant and became undisputed. Yo, Charlo was looking at him like that, like, they just be there, man. Man. Shakur, yo, Malik, man. Yo, you're obsessed with Shakur, man. Yeah, Malik, you're a Shakur hater, bro. You obsessed with Shakur, right? Yo, Shakur might not be mentioned with the 4 Kings, but why does Shakur have a Reebok deal? Huh? Yo, why Shakur got a Reebok deal though, man? Why he got a Reebok deal? Fuck it. I wouldn't want to be one of the 4 Kings. I'd rather have a Reebok endorsement deal. Word. Cause look, the only thing cool about being a 4 King is they talk about you on YouTube. But the people that talk about you on YouTube, they ain't really popping. Shakur got a Reebok deal, man. The last fighter that I know that had a Reebok deal. Check this out, Malik, if you still in here. Yo, check this out, Malik. See, Malik, you're programmed, respectfully. You're a programmed dummy, right? Right? Look, I'm gonna show you why you're a programmed dummy. Right? And I'm gonna always clown you about being that. Right? Look where your mentality is at. Respectfully, dummy. Right? Look. Yo, look where your mentality is at. Respectfully, dummy, right? You're saying who wears Reeboks. It don't matter who wears Reeboks. Reebok cut him a big time check, right? The last other boxer that had a Reebok deal was who? The real GOAT, the real king. TBE, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather had a Reebok deal, right? Reebok is a big time company, right? That's all that matters. It ain't about who wears the sneaker. Yo, you love Tank, right? Yo, does Tank got a contract? I don't think so. He might get one now, but let's talk the business side of things now, Malik. Something that you know, and I'm trying to educate you with this young brother. The reason why Tank don't got these deals is, remember, Tank was in the news for choking women and beating up women, so the corporations was moving away from him. But he's one of the 4 Kings. Ryan Garcia had Gatorade, but I think they kind of slid on him, right? Who's the other Kings, man, that was in the 4K? The rest of them probably got OnlyFans. OnlyFans is cool, but that's OnlyFans, right? Shakur Stevenson, who you said is not a Four King, has a major endorsement deal with Reebok. And you said, who wears Reebok? I don't know, but when you talk about companies, sneaker companies, it's Nike, Reebok, Adidas, so forth, right? Do any of the Four Kings have any of those? Right? But let's pin your comment now. So now, who wears Reebok? It's not about who wears it. Who's cutting the checks? Did Nike cut a check for any of these Four Kings? No. Did Reebok cut a check for any of the Four Kings? No. But they did cut one for who? Shakur. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. Man, hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. You know, you do have what? Options. Man. Yo, today feels like a regular day, man. Good thing it's Friday. Yo, yesterday I was, oh, man. Yeah, that mandatory overtime killed me on what. Yo, yesterday, yo, listen, it was Thursday. Yo, I had the brothers in the yard crying. I said, yo, this 8 hours felt like 17, man. It felt like the day did not go nowhere yesterday, man. Word. It felt like the day wasn't going nowhere yesterday. Nowhere at all. I was like, yo. Let me see what else I got in here, man. I got my, yo, shout out to 7-Eleven, man. I got my half and half right here. Lemonade iced tea. This is nice and cold, man. It's another trick, man. You leave your beverages in the car, man. Can't forget the bev. Never, never, never. Never, never, never. Yo, watch what I do real quick. Y'all look. Yo, shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV, man. Yo, this is the Blue Blood Sports TV move, right? I see I was in here for a while, right? I'm going to do the Blue Blood Sports TV move, man. Watch this, man. Now, don't be upset with me, y'all, for doing this. It's Friday. Watch this, y'all. Yeah, watch. There we go. There we go. Let me see. trying to do, yo, why, yo, let me do it the other day, man. There it is. Look. Y'all did it, y'all. There it is. Y'all see it? Sometimes you gotta support yourself, right? Sometimes you gotta support yourself. There it is, man. Instead of going over, look. Right, I'm gonna have my break here, man. Where is it? You know you do have what? There it is, man. Refresh the super chat. Refresh the super chat, y'all. You see? Donate to yourself. Shout out to Blue. Blue made that famous, man. But Blue, Uncle Sam taxes all that money, man. So when you be out here grandstanding, right? You be grandstanding, good brothers. You be donating hundreds and hundreds of dollars, giving that shit up. We ain't doing that. But I will do this, right? I will do this, look. Oh man, look, I'll open that door for a hot second. I did get this $5 right here, look. Invest in yourself, man. Invest in your brand. Market and promote you. Market and promote you. You see it right here, man. That's what we are doing. Marketing and promoting us. You know? Invest in your brand. Invest in you. Market and promote you. That's what you got to do. As somebody invest in you. Invest in your brand, right? Market and promote you. FYI, you don't need the views to make. I said may, because I made a difference with no views. You know, you do have options. Shout out to the $5, right? Look, the $5 super chat for myself. But Malik, man, it's not about who wears Reebok. It's not, man. You gotta reprogram your thinking, young brother. You gotta reprogram your thinking. Reebok cut that brother a multi-million-dollar check, man. That's what it's about. Oh yeah, this fish sandwich is nice and warmed up. Look how I dressed this fish sandwich up, man. You know, we got all the good condiments up in here. All the good condiments. Right? Now my fish sandwich is ready to go. Look. Put a little of this tartar on there. Right? That's ready to go, right? A little bit of this hot sauce. Yeah, this is a sauce boy right here. Look, this is called a sauce boy, right? Put a little bit of this hot sauce on there, right? This is called a sauce boy. You know, you heard of the poor boys, right? This is called a sauce boy. Put my shrimp on there. And then look. Chop it off with some of my clam strips, right? Couple of those fresh clam strips, right? And then we finish it off. With the cocktail. Now, they have poor boys. This is the sauce boy. This is the sauce boy. Look, this is the sauce boy. You made a sandwich? Oh yeah. No eggs today. No egg sandwiches today. Right? Refresh the super chat. Refresh this. Oh man, it's cold out there. God damn. Refresh the super chat, man. This right here. Look. Show y'all this, man. It's that good eating right here. You need a sandwich? You need a sandwich? Oh my God. Right there, that's it. Now, if y'all do that sandwich, man, shout me out. Catfish, right? Fried shrimp, clam strips on white bread, cocktail, hot sauce, tartar sauce. Oh, man, that hits the spot. That hits the spot, man. All right, let's see what some content creators are talking about this morning, man. I got 15 minutes, man. Oh. I really want to go on the salt barn and use the bathroom, right? But it is so cold out there, man.
A promotion company is. I want people to always remember, a promotion company is not your mom, your dad, it's not your uncle, your aunt, it's not your best friend, It's a company that hired you to perform a task. If they're not happy with the way you perform the task, they can let you go. If they're happy with the way you perform a task, they continue to work with you. Just like if you finish a contract, if you're not happy with what you got, you can leave. And it's the same way. I don't put any value or get in my emotions about what Eddie Hearn said, because that's what Eddie Hearn felt at the time. I do think that frustration does a lot of stuff. But what I will say is, my son is always professional. My son has never done anything that was unprofessional with any company that he has been with. And I just think that we got to look at everything as a whole picture.
That's Bernard. Shout out to Bernard, man. But yesterday, like I said, I may pull it up right now, man. Oh, what you said, I want to invest also in myself. Can I get also money? Invest in yourself, man. What you trying to invest in? You know, you do have options. Right, let me see if I can find that audio. These little boys look good, man.
You know, a lot of folks might be wondering if porn stars rely on drugs.
Okay, I got this covered.
See, look, this is called investing. Right here, look, I'm gonna share this real quick. Tell me if y'all see this. Take that with the when you hit the scale. Make sure the shirt off and all that. Yeah, shirt off and all that with that on. Yeah. The lovely knockouts. Invest in you. Look, see? Investing in you. Invest in you. Invest in your brand. Market and promote it. Alright, that's it right there. That's it right there, man. That is showing you the visual of what I just spoke about. That is showing you the actual visual of what I just showed. $5 investment. Invest in you, man. Invest in you. Right? Invest in you, man. Look.
They said I can't ride through the hood no more, man. They said I'm too famous. They know my car and Compton and Watts now. They gonna blow down on me if they see me, they said. You gotta put that to the test then, homie. Look at these little lanes right here. Hey, get your dusty ass out the road, homie. You know what time it is with me. Screaming like a little girl, homie. Compton and Watts always gonna be my fave rounds, homie. Don't get that twisted. Imperial Court, lame ass niggas. Catch up. They don't never know what time it is. Yeah, they ain't never on their P's and Q's. What's up, little young ass lames? Yeah, you know me.
Yes, you know me. Invest in you, invest in your brand. Boston International, so you think that, man, that shit to me. Let me ask you this, right? If you still in here, Boston International, would you pay for that fight? Because from what I'm hearing, they're trying to make that pay-per-view. Boston International. Are you willing to pay for that fight? Look, show the money real quick. They're talking about making that fight pay-per-view. Right? This is $10. The pay-per-view probably will be anywhere from 70 and up, right? Are you willing to pay 70 and up for that pay-per-view, Boxing International? Boots Ennis and Teofimo Lopez? Are you? Because somebody I talked to said if they do make it, it's going to be pay-per-view. I'm like, for real? How? Right? Has either one of those guys fought on pay-per-view yet? No, right? And I say this respectfully because I like the Ennis family. I like Tio and them. They all showed me love. Right? They never disrespected me. They never disrespected me. But is anybody willing to pay for that, though? Pay-per-view wise. Exactly, right? But if it's a free fight, right? I think it'll sell in this region up here. You know? But as far as like pay-per-view, that's a hard one, man. Because then when you start really breaking it down, right? And I say this respectfully, like I said, I fuck with Bozy. I talk to Bozy a lot, right? When you break it down, it's like, well, Tio's resume is a lot better when you put names and shit, right? But Boots ain't really fought nobody, man. For you to say, yo, he's a pay-per-view type of a fighter. So you can say the same thing about Shakur. Shakur ain't fighting on pay-per-view though. Shakur's first pay-per-view fight, if he does get a pay-per-view fight, most likely it'll be Tank Davis, which is a pay-per-view fight, right? Because of who? Tank Davis. And then you add in Shakur's resume, right? 3-division champion, victories over Oscar Valdez, Jamel Herring, guys like that. That fight itself because of Tank. Tank is the pay-per-view star. Allegedly. You gotta say alleged, man. We do. Because they not treating Tank like a pay-per-view star, man, if you know what I mean. But I'm not gonna go into details on all that. Because I don't want to get guys like Malik upset. You know, because these guys are super fans, man. They don't look at the logistics and shit, man. Malik said, who wears Reebok? So he doesn't look at the logistics. He just, he's programmed. He said they tried it with Shakur, but they canceled it. Nah, they didn't try it. Shakur, right? That fight was never going to happen because, see, the public, they don't really be knowing what goes on behind the scenes. Everybody that's behind the scenes knew Shakur had hand issues. The reason why taking them didn't make the fight because they knew Shakur was going to pull out of the fight, that his hand was fucked up. And that's what we seen happen with what? He got that fight for $5 million and then he ended up having hand surgery. So he couldn't have that fight that he got made with Turki Al-Sheikh. That's the only reason because they went to the table, but then what's the name of them pulled back because they knew he had a hand issue. And it's like, yo, we're not gonna make this fight and then he gets injured or he has the what's name is out the window. But I don't know, man. I think what's name will get the fight before him now. If you know. I think Keyshawn Davis. If I was a betting man, look. If I was betting my $10 right here, and they say, yo, I got a $10 bet between Shakur and Keyshawn Davis. Who will get Tank Davis first? I'm putting my 10 on the table for Keyshawn Davis as a betting man. Even though I think that the Shakur Stevenson is a much better fight, I just think that, they're going to give the fight to Keyshawn Davis. Especially if Keyshawn Davis is able to win in February and Tank is successful in March. Yeah. But they didn't cancel. See that yo, who told you that they canceled Boxing International? If I don't mind. Where did you get that from? Where did you get that from? Now, let me see. Where's my next road at, man? I'm over here. All right. Where you get that from? Who told you they canceled? They didn't cancel. Oh no! What I gotta do? Look, I almost look. I didn't even spin out. Let me spin out right here. See, I got to eating that fish sandwich. That's why I didn't eat the whole sandwich, man. I got to eating that good old fish sandwich and lost my mind. I didn't even spin out. See, you spin out here, right? I'm giving y'all these gems. You spin out right here at the dump site, so that when you go back, now when I go back over and I start working the roads again and I open up the machine, I don't leave a pile of debris. Let me see. I think Keyshawn is more explosive and more exciting. I like Shakur, but he's not entertaining. I'm gonna say this, right? On some matchmaking shit, programming shit, right? It seems that way, right? It seems that way with Keyshawn. Keyshawn got 12 fights. This is gonna be his first world title fight, coming up in February, right? They're both silver medalists, Olympians. Shakur is a unified 2-division, or now 3-division champion. Keyshawn is attempting to become a champion, but Keyshawn has a lot of the momentum. If you look at how they're marketing and moving him, but if you look at how they're moving him and marketing him, who has fought more accomplished fighters? Granted, Shakur has way more fights than him, but like I said, if you give Shakur Stevenson and the opponents that we seen Keyshawn Davis with, and then you give Keyshawn some of the opponents that Shakur has, will we still be having the same conversation? That's all I'm saying. That's how I look at things a lot too. You know? See, like, the game is a thing of programming, right? Because look how you said that Shakur is not entertaining, right? Because that's the narrative that they pushed out there on it. But when we watched the fight Jamel Herring in Atlanta, right? We watched the fight Jamel Herring in Atlanta. He stopped Jamel Herring. He was stopping guys, right? But he had the subpar, well, that's what you want to call it, right? The subpar performance against De Los Santos. The what's-the-name performance, right? The last fight he just had against the same guy that fought Frank Martin, that a lot of people Frank Martin struggled against, right? Frank Martin struggled against dude, right? Shakur gave him a boxing lesson, but ESPN, Top Rank, show people leaving the venue, and then they ran with that narrative. They showed different people in the crowd that they were falling asleep and all of this. And look, that is the seed that is planted. You know, at the end of the day, though, look, let me ask you this: Boxing International, right? If he fights Tank Davis, right? You don't think that's going to be an entertaining fight? You said that Shakur is not entertaining, but Tank Davis is like a master hunter. He's a master alpha predator. You don't think that fight will be entertaining? Because Tank is known to hunt, trap off the ring, do things like that. You don't think that fight will be entertaining? This is another long, massive road. Yeah, I might lose service over here. So what I'm going to do is, instead of losing service, I am going to end the live stream here and start this road. But shout out to everybody. Mainly shout out to me for the $5 donation. Yes, the $5 donation. You know, you do have what? Options. This is the Source Experience. The news by Shaw News, man. Like, share, subscribe. We'll be back on later. I might come back on at lunchtime. I don't know. We'll be here, man. But I'm going to close and say this. If Shakur's not entertaining and he fights Tank Davis, who is entertaining, doesn't it make for an entertaining fight? Because Tank hunts his prey. Tank will cut the ring off. Tank will make him fight. Or will he be able to run from Tank and box Tank?